I win.
You won. You motherfucking won.
I won the Bachelorette. When your immune system's kicking ass, so much stuff can bounce off of you, but for her, everything sticks to her and she'll get sick really, really easily.
You decided that you were gonna introduce Sarah to your family.
My family's awesome, but like they are bonkers.
I just love that most people slide into DMs, but Sarah Hyland was like, yo, what's up?
That was
and I'm not saying
that was a Hail Mary on my part.
And it worked.
It did. It took a while, but it worked.
And I think you're an amazing guy. I think you're handsome. I often say he's hot. And it makes me uncomfortable.
Like the camera guy, or are you talking about me?
No, to my producers, I often say you're hot. It makes me uncomfortable. But Sarah Hyland is like,
no,
Sarah was a 10.
No, I know I outkicked my coverage. And also like reality TV douchebags very rarely get to like hobnob and rub elbows with like actual A-list actors, right?
Yes.
I realized that I really, really was able to, I don't know.
You give me hope.
I fooled everybody. But there's a part of me that's like, I wonder if JoJo's like, well, I should have probably given him some more time.
I bet you. No, I think about that all the time. I think about that all the time. And I also think about the girlfriend who you had in between, you know, going on the first audition and that whole situation. Like, I bet you she's like, God damn it. Because you never want your ex to ever do better than you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if my ex moves on. That bitch better be a 6. Because I know I'm a solid 7. So she cannot be hovering anywhere near me at that moment. So that's what I think. Like, I think your other ex is probably like, God damn it.
Well, I don't know. I wish everyone the best. But I win.
You won. You motherfucking won.
I won the Bachelorette. Season 12. Sorry, Jordan. I love you, Jordan, but I won.
What's that wedding going to be like? Are you guys planning? What's taking you so long? Is there any
I think
days?
we were waiting for Modern to wrap, which it just did. So I think now we'll probably start like figuring all that kind of stuff out. But I think she was working so much and I was working a lot where we weren't able to like kind of focusing on it. But now that she can have some time off and I've got a little bit of time off before Paradise, that we'll be able to like get things together.
So what happens now that like, because I often talk to couples about this. I have friends who were actors, and when they met, they dated long distance because she worked in Los Angeles, he worked in Vancouver, and they would see each other on the weekends, and then they moved in together, and then her show ended and his show ended, and then all of a sudden you have to live together 24/7 and really get to know each other. How is that happening right now?
Oh, it's fine. Like, so like the way that the Modern schedule works is like they do 3 weeks on, 1 week off. So there were times in which like she was just home for the entire week. And, I do a lot of my podcasts and stuff from the house. So it's been totally fine. We like coexist like very well. We watch a lot of TV and
What y'all need to do is get that Christmas tree down.
No, it's gone. All right.
When did you take it down?
It was after New Year's, but it went down.
Y'all had it up in February.
Yeah. No, we didn't.
I saw it in a photo in February. I've been watching that Christmas tree like the NSA. Who keeps their Christmas tree up after Valentine's Day? Vanessa, when do white ladies take their Christmas trees down? Oh, and when your house catches on fire, don't be mad at me for that dry ass tree.
It was a plastic tree, so what was going to happen? All right? Saving the world. My family's awesome, but like they are bonkers.
When you decided that you were gonna introduce Sarah to your family, did you like pre-warn her already?
Yeah, we did it slowly, right? Like, so at the time when we first met, I was living in Nashville. Then I had my sister there, and she's awesome, and she's married with a bunch of boys. So like, she got to meet her first, and like Maurice, my sister, her name's Marisa. Maurice is like a good introduction into the family. Like,
she's like the easy way in.
But when we had the engagement party, that was the first time that the parents had met. And we were very concerned because they fall on different political lines. And it was going to be interesting to see how that was going to work, especially in such a politically charged climate. And weirdly enough, it like was totally normal and totally great. And then all of a sudden, like my dad and her dad were like taking selfies, and we're like, what world are we living in
But
right
what
now?
year? This is 2019. Engagement is what was around 2019. So we were on like, so this is deep in the era.
Yeah.
This is like on polar opposites.
Yeah, this is recently. Dude, our kids are going to have
the curlies.
Oh my God.
Your kids are going. I'm gonna just come over and comb your kids' hair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just be like, you know
good
what I've
luck.
been doing? Yeah, I'm just gonna just come and comb this out because y'all don't know how to do it.
Okay? You know those things at the fair where like you put on a suit and it's like a big Velcro vest and you run, you jump up and get slapped up.
Yeah.
Our kids, you're not going to do that. You're just going to need to throw them up there and they're like, and just hanging from there.
Just hang. Just hang. Do you guys talk about that moment ever, like when that is going to happen? Because I feel like she is at the height of her career. I know she has some big things cooking up. You have some big things coming around the corner because I think you're going to be the next Chris Harrison, but we're going to talk about that later.
Okay.
Do you ever get nervous that you are going to pull the trigger too early or too late? Or do you even know when that time is going to come?
Yeah, I think that I definitely want to have, like I said, I'm the youngest of 5. I want to have a family. I think she does. I don't think she does as well, but we're both like super career oriented and driven right now. So like that's not front of mind.
Mm-hmm.
It'll happen down the line. I'm lucky enough that she's a lot younger than I am. So I don't think she's in any hurry. You know, if she was my age, I think she would probably have a different thought about that.
You say my age like you're 45.
I'm 35.
And?
Well, I'm just, but she's still in her 20s, so this is great.
Us women can still do it at 35.
No, I know, but I think if she was 35,
you're right.
She would be like, okay, we probably should start going on this.
I think you're correct. You know, it's so interesting. I dated a guy who had a liver transplant, and I had to learn a lot.
Yeah.
Was there anything that you had to learn through that journey of dating?
Yeah, I've learned a lot. I think the one...
Because some people, it's an invisible disease.
For sure.
So for her, it's like if people don't see, they don't think something's wrong or something's there. Like,
and they'll see pictures. They'll see pictures of her in a bathing suit, and she has scars on her stomach, and they'll like, people will say terrible things about it, and you're like, that's a scar that like saved her life. Like you're such an asshole. Yeah. I think the thing that I learned the most is that everyone takes their immune system so much for granted.
Yeah.
And when you're around someone who's on immunosuppressant therapy, like Sarah is, it's so easy for her to get sick. Like when your immune system's kicking ass, so much stuff can bounce off of you. But for her, like everything sticks to her and she'll get sick really, really easily. And it also takes a really long time for her to like heal or like get better. And so for me, like realizing that, like it was a weird thing of like learning to like really appreciate a thing that I never appreciated before because we've all got a good immune system,
100%.
And then it was like, I really should take care of my body because now I see what it's like to not have immune system. That sucks. And I don't ever want to deal with that. But then the thing that I had to learn was I'm now like a host of that can get her sick.
Yes.
So like now I have become like super germaphobe, not for me, but for her.
Out of respect.
Yeah.
And knowing what now you know, because you were probably a single dude who ran and like sat on the couch after he ran and
made out with 4 chicks in paradise.
Yes, we saw what you did on TV.
No, I know. Like I fly a lot. Like I've been doing this segment on Good Morning America for like a Bachelor recap. So I fly to New York, then I fly back. And like there's so many germs on airplanes and stuff, and we got the corona going on.
Yeah.
And like I literally get home, I will like yell out like, "Hey baby, home." I will go straight to the shower. I like do like a full like
scrub down.
Like
betadine.
Yeah, like I've like working in like a stage like a level 5 like Ebola virus thing. I'm like hose me down. And I'll like completely scrub down. Then I'll go like greet her and say hello. But I think people really don't understand how awesome your immune system is until it sucks.
Yeah. But I bet you're healthier now because now you're you're just Mr. Clean. You're like just scrubbing in like Dr. McSteamy. Like sex for you guys must be like you're scrubbing in and get it done.
There's Purell everywhere in our house. Everywhere. All over the place.
Welcome to dating a gay man.
Yeah. Is that how it works?
Oh my God.
Right.
Yes. That's exactly how it works. Like I'm very much the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no shoes in my home.
Oh yeah?
There is no like X, Y, and Z. I actually have a neighbor who has kids. and she will literally bring, like, she's a germaphobe because of her kids. When she drops her kids off to run errands or something, she'll just like drop them off because she knows, like, when you walk in my house, you can smell the Clorox.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just overly sensitive, but I also had a partner who couldn't recover back from things. So I learned a lot about it.
Mm-hmm.
I also learned, which is so funny, is like, you know, you say in your mind, you never have that thing where like nothing bad could ever happen. Like when you're young and you're a healthy dude, like you go out, you do this, you eat this, like you don't really give a care. The minute you meet somebody who is struggling with an internal disease, it really brings your own life into perspective. That tomorrow's not promised, and that anything could happen. It was negative at first because I started thinking all these bad things that could happen, but then it made me not take life for granted.
Yeah.
It's really crazy.
Yeah.
It's like strange, like what happens when you do that.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. Yeah, you definitely have this like fearlessness when you're younger. And yeah, I agree with you.
All right, you guys, to listen to this whole interview, go to wherever you listen to podcasts, click on Just a Sip and sip this tea. Like what you saw? Hit subscribe. You don't want to miss any new episodes of Just a Sip, and you can catch up on any past episodes. The tea was hot, I'm telling you.